Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what messages come through, divine messages, guidance, insights, so we can have some clarity. Got a new tarot deck today. Very excited to tune into this new energy, new deck, something new, exciting. Maybe you have some new exciting stuff coming into your energy as well. All right, this is a general reading, tuning into general energies. So take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, we're starting with the devil. So let's see. Codependency, being connected with someone that you feel dependent on. Yeah, like I don't have power. It's weird. I feel like I don't like this person at this point in the story. I don't get along with this person, but there's a belief that I need them. So it's a need-based relationship. I need, what do I need? I need, there's something that they provide for each other. It's not like a choice, like I enjoy being with this person. I'm really drawn to being with this person. It's like, I need this person to exist. Maybe finances. Yes. There's this belief that this person is my stability. This person, and only this person. There's no one else. This person is my source of stability, but they're not. They're, it's a temporary, it's like survival, but they're not a long-term bet. It looks like you got tired of, it's like I'm tired of playing around. I'm tired of being juggled. I'm tired of the games. Maybe the games you played with yourself. Maybe yeah, so you got to this point of I'm tired. This is taking a lot of effort. And it feels like you had a call to leave that life, to leave that toxicity, to start anew, start something very different than this past energy, being stuck. In present energy, we have temperance, balancing. So right now I'm seeing major arcana. So these are core issues that you're dealing with right now. It's not just a flash in the pan, something that's coming up for in your environment. This is something that you're working through. It looks like you're bringing balance, peace, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, serenity. There's something about needing or learning how to balance your emotions. I'm also getting balancing, lots of balancing between like higher chakras and lower chakras. Do you spend so much time in your head space and not really in your body and in your emotions? So balancing that. So balancing this way, balancing between your feminine and your masculine energy. So balancing this way. Staying present. So not being too much in the past or too much time in the future, but being very present. So it's like you're figuring out how to find your alignment. And your alignment is when you're divinely aligned, you're balanced and peaceful and tranquil. You're in harmony with your environment. Right now, there's something that's not moving forward, something that you're working on. It feels like feels like you need to find that balance first. You might be being in a rough patch, maybe in your emotions. Maybe some things are coming up that are coming up from your subconscious. So there's another direction coming up from your subconscious to your awareness, and that needs to happen. There's some shadow work, some balancing out before you're able to move forward. Because if you move forward out of balance, then you're creating more instability and dysregulation. And so it's like first energy, first balance, and then move forward. Yeah, this is so. What might be coming up is where you've been betrayed and where you've betrayed yourself. I feel like you're watching. You're in a position right now where you're seeing where, from a new perspective, how in the past you have allowed yourself to be a small bit player, allowed a lack of reciprocity, not requiring people to match your level of engagement in the connections, your level of care, your level of love, your level of attention, reciprocity. It's like you overgive because you're realizing that you might have been overgiving in a lot of relationships because you don't feel that you are worthy. And by overgiving and not demanding, not requesting that people show up and match your level of engagement, your level of care and authenticity, it's like you let people off the hook way too easily. It's too difficult. I don't want to rock the boat. So it's like you've also not valued yourself to protect yourself, or not known how to protect yourself, or that there was a need because you were told that everybody, like, you shouldn't have defenses. There's a lot going on here. I feel like there's a need to really let the past go and understand why painful past situations happened so you can release them and move forward. So if you're trying to push something and move it forward before the healing, you're taking the woundedness with you, and will recreate that in whatever it is that you're trying to push forward. I'm trying to push this forward. I need to do this. It's coming from a egoic place, and it's not a divine calling to it. It's like I need to push. I need to make that happen from a place of that's not very authentic. I need to be successful. I need or I need others to perceive me as successful. There's this energy of healing your inner child, that's the key here. Healing inner feminine goddess energy. Reality about what feminine energy is, the divine feminine. And there's some key in your past. So this looks like shadow work and maybe beliefs that have you stuck and kind of anchoring you and making it difficult to move forward. I just had a session with Michelle at the Real Healing Institute to look at these issues that are coming up. Michelle's amazing. She creates such a safe container, and she's a hypnotist and gets you nice and comfortable and then takes you back and regresses you, and just beautifully, such beautiful guidance, such an amazing, powerful, but safe container to look at these issues that are present now that are causing a lot of grief and imbalance, and the roots of those beliefs are in the past. So yeah, so hi Michelle, thank you. If you feel drawn to that, if this is something that's resonating with you, look Michelle up. You're gonna thank me. I can't wait. All right, in the center of your reading is the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so again, this is in your emotions. That's what's, you're balancing out your emotions. It's really, it feels like your emotions are coming forward, being drawn forward, to be looked at and released, to be acknowledged, to have realization. Yeah, if you're feeling overwhelmed with emotions right now, it's like an invitation to really deal with the root cause of why there's this emotional turmoil. You might be triggered. And just yeah, being in it, being in your emotions, being just a lack of control of your emotions. Wow. And that's causing so it does look like that's in the masculine. It's the divine masculine energy. It's like the toxicity in that divine masculine's coming up. You might have some arrested development in your masculine energy, toxic masculine traits where you are triggered and kind of go back to a younger version of yourself that's it feels like a point in time where there was some type of trauma and kept your masculine energy juvenile, immature, and unable to deal with emotions, which that's not, I mean, at least in America, there's, and this is prevalent around the world and other countries as well, the masculine not having permission to have their emotions. They, have to always put on that brave face and, emotions are for sissies, or I don't know, something like that. And so there's this energy inviting the masculine energy to heal and mature, to take that, to allow the divine masculine to have their emotions, to have their feelings, to be able to cry, to express themselves, and be safe in doing so. And it looks like also what's coming up is instability, a lack of stability in the divine masculine. And it looks like where is my stability? Where does that come from? Oh, that's beautiful. So even though this feels a little choppy waters, some rough energy, being in that emotional state and feeling and having that emotional state show you how it it ungrounds you. It makes you feel very unstable, very it regresses you to a place of trauma and instability, and it feels hard to kind of move through that energy and get back to your alignment. You have lots of options right now. It might be difficult for you to choose. And I'm going to add a suggestion that you don't make any big decisions when you're in an emotionally expanded state and you're not grounded and you're not aligned and you're in your emotions. It's like, I can't make a decision. It does look like you have a lot of options right now, but you're in your emotions, and so it's really difficult for you to make any kind of decision that's healthy from this space. It's it feels like this emotionality, it's where you don't work well with others, where like people or whoever it is that you have a belief that doesn't work well with you, that's coming up. That's why this is coming up as well, to be healed. Is it looks like you've got some desires, intentions to work with others, and until you clear your masculine energy and the toxicity, so this is happening for a reason. It's happening so you will be able to work well with others, because it's like, let's address the energy that you have in your subconscious through traumas and things like that. Let's address those so you can work with others, so you can stop matching and mirroring and unconsciously drawing in people matching your unconscious energy. It's like once you clear these beliefs, then it feels like you'll be friendlier with yourself and more whole and complete and unified. And so you will attract that reflection, people who are more unified. It feels a lot easier. Feels like you've been very reticent about the people in your environment because you haven't healed these issues about yourself. Once you heal these issues about yourself, then your reflection and your environment will change. All right. Your challenge is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Your challenge is the disharmony. And a lot of you are, there's a dissatisfaction, a level of momentum to, I'm dissatisfied. That didn't go as I planned. Nothing goes as I'm planned. There's so much disappointment here. Disappointment, regret, defensiveness to the point where you isolate to try to, you've isolated to try to create a safety for yourself, and feeling separate. What I'm getting here is it's really what we're looking at is separation from parts of ourselves, maybe parts of ourselves that we have tried to discard or shut away or ignore, divide yourself, like distance yourself from yourself, instead of acknowledging and shifting, healing traumas. Yeah, it looks like you're being very quiet about your moves right now. You're keeping them to yourself. I think that feels kind of smart. If some of you are out there broadcasting, maybe your challenge is to there's, that feels, no, I'm gonna let that go. Oh, so it's in your thoughts. There's some type of belief. The challenge is there's some type of beliefs, some lies that you've been telling, you were told, and then you believed and took on about yourself. And the challenge is to let those go. Again, getting back to the root cause, when that belief was brought in, and changing that, finding where that root was, pull it out. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. There's a truth, a feminine truth energy here of how it's very empowering to be in your truth, to be in your feminine energy. It's okay to see aspects of yourself that are not pleasing, that are not who you would prefer to show up as. Yeah. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for all your likes and your comments and subscribing. And again, cannot recommend enough Michelle from the Real Healing Institute. Very life-changing. Yeah, so All right, take care. Bye, everybody.